Welcome, my friends, to It's Vinylly Mine. So glad you could join us again for our vinyl countdown as we count down the last days of 2020 and celebrating this year, putting it behind us with a bunch of It's Vinylly Mine episodes. Today, we are taking a look at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. This was put out by Hollywood Records, and it is number D002054901. Yes, copyright Marvel, and this was released September 16th of 2014. This is the Deluxe Vinyl Edition, and what's great about this is that it's going to include both the songs and the score, that wonderful score from Tyler Bates. Now, in August 2013, James Gunn posted on his Facebook page that Tyler Bates would be composing the score. Gunn stated that Bates would write some of the score first so that he could film to the music, as opposed to scoring to the film. So, very interesting approach for a very interesting director. But enough of that. Let's drop the needle and take a closer look at this album. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 is one of my favorite Marvel films, and the soundtrack did not disappoint when I listened to it during the film going on, both the score and the vocal songs. This album hit the Canadian album charts #1. It hit Billboard 200 and finally reached #1. It was #1 also in Billboard Top Soundtracks, Rock Albums, and Digital Albums. So this is a very popular album, and I'm very happy we've got a vinyl edition of it. I love the cover of this retro feel that we have here, fitting for the film for sure, especially the color design, which that kind of color palette and design we would see later on in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 credits in that. So yeah, really capturing that retro style. And we've got all our classic characters here for Guardians of the Galaxy: Drax, Gamora, Groot, and Rocket, and of course Star-Lord himself. I love the font. I've always liked that Guardians of the Galaxy font, and their approach to this film in general just was so much fun, and this is a fun cover as well. On the back of it, it's not as involved as the cover, but we do have our track listing, and as I mentioned, it has both the Awesome Mix Volume 1, which was released separately as well, and the wonderful score from Tyler Bates. Of course, we have the credits for who helped produce this, as well as the credits to the movie down below, and Hollywood Records Marvel logo for the records. Let's take a look at the gatefold, shall we? Oh, look at that artwork. I love seeing concept art for films. So much work is put into these. You know, things that just, there's storyboards and that stuff and talent behind them that many people don't get to see. And the fact that they include them in stuff like this is great. I really love that. And so here we go, just another track listing with the credits of who actually owned the licensing to the songs. And then, of course, the listing for Tyler Bates, as well as the score and who was involved with this, and a special thanks as well. What I love about this soundtrack is that it introduced a bunch of people, as I may have mentioned before, with classic songs, including Hooked on a Feeling. Yes, Hooga Chugga song, which featured in the trailer. We've got that on here. It's got all the great songs. Spirit in the Sky is one of my favorite songs in general, and to have it on a soundtrack compilation like this, well, props to James Gunn for his music selection. So let's take a look at the records inside. So here we have the Awesome Mix Volume 1, just a basic yellow label here with the track listing on it, side A, and then orange label on side B with the other track listing. So that was for the Awesome Mix Volume 1. And then on the other side, well, let's see. I'm imagining it's the score, which it is. And that one gets the blue label here, with the track listing as well. Nothing too involved. As well as a, I guess it'd be teal here as well. Nothing too involved. They kept it pretty good, but it is the same color palette as the cover. So now we are going to listen to these pressings, tell you what we think of the quality, and our favorite track from both, though I think I already gave it away with the Awesome Mix, but I'll come back and let you know about the instrumental from Tyler Bates as well. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, you want to help us decide what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine? Then head on over to www.patreon.com/Special Mark Productions. It's our Patreon page where we have 3 great tiers for you to join. If you join our top tier, you get early access to all the videos we post on YouTube. Plus, you get to participate in a poll to decide on what we review on It's Vinylly Mine, and you get a poll to decide what the VIP episode will be for the month exclusively for our patrons. We got a lot of great content there, so head on over there and we hope to see you soon. And yes, friends, we are back. Got done listening to this pressing, which is a very well done pressing. I heard a great quality in it. Maybe not quite as standout as some of the other pressings I've listened to recently, but still very solid quality out of this 2 vinyl set. Now, as I mentioned before, Spirit in the Sky is still my favorite on this track, though all of these songs are just fantastic. I love James Gunn's choice of that, and any one of these would fit because they fit not only well in the movie, but they're just excellent tracks in general. So as far as the Tyler Bates score go, it is solid. I love that Guardians of the Galaxy theme that he came up with. Track 3 here, Everyone's an Idiot, kind of actually has a bit of a Danny Elfman-esque type feel to this track, so I really enjoyed that. Track 5, The Sacrifice, just as the title alone alludes to, very epic sounding, very full and bombastic, just what you want. The bonus track on here, Losers, is wonderful, like this solo kind of piano sound, similar to what we got out of Terminator, the love theme, the original Terminator soundtrack, which I love, and I loved this piece as well, this bonus track. So glad they included it on here. And yeah, Battle of the Nova Corps, the instrumental, is great as well. But for me, I guess my favorite track out of all of these would probably be Everyone's an Idiot and the opening track. Both of those equal. Just great way to open this soundtrack. But again, just like this with the Awesome Mix, all the music in this film is actually really good. So there you have it, folks. The Guardians of the Galaxy Deluxe Vinyl Edition, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please head on over to our Patreon where you can help us decide what we're going to review here on It's Vinylly Mine. And hit subscribe and thumbs up and all of that wonderful stuff. I thank you all for listening in. And remember, it's not yours, it's Vinylly Mine. And I'll catch you on the flip side.